Okay, looks like the live stream cut out on me. The first attempt, we went for about an hour, right? A little bit over an hour on the first one. Hopefully everyone will join us again, but I don't know what's going to go on. The screen went blank and it says, oh snap, something went wrong. So I'll wait for everyone to get back. Well, maybe not everyone will be back, but we'll see. Yeah. There's Alan. There's Mike. There's Tommy Taylor. Everyone's here. Yeah. Something went wrong with the chat. Or something went wrong and it says, oh snap. The screen went blank and it just said, oh snap. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks, YouTube. So I had to start it over. Yeah. I don't know why. And when I tried to start it over, it's a different format now. So it might have gone through an update, which canceled the live stream. Because now I have to specify that I want to actually manage the live stream. And then I got to choose something else before I get to the live stream interface. Mason said you upset the sisters talking about dispatching rabbits. Jim Main says, welcome back, everybody. Yeah. Not everybody is here. We're missing like 20 guys. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. What am I going to talk about while everyone tries to get back on the stream? Mike Mason, hey. Yeah. I'm going to wait for everyone to get back. I got something in my nose. Did I get a flake in my nose? Let me see. I don't know. But yeah, I had to. It looks like a different format now. When it stopped the live stream and said, oh, snap, I tried to get back up on the live stream, but I had to navigate through a whole different maze to start it up again. So it looks like it went through an update. You going to hit the like button again? Yes. We all need to hit the like button again so the hounds don't come out. Yes, yes. David DiLorenzo, I should have never logged in. Yeah, you jinxed it. You jinxed it. Yep. I don't know. What am I going to do? I'll just start napping on this piece. Yep. There we go. I'll just start napping on this and wait for everyone to get back. It's a new stream. Yeah, brand new day. We're gonna go for another hour. Yes. I don't know what to do with myself if I don't have a live stream right now. Well, I could check the auction. How about that? Yeah, check the auction. How about that? Catch the auction outside. How about that? Let's see. Oh, I got a lot of notifications. Yes, I do. All right, what did I miss? Excuse me while I check the auction. Start your time over. Do I go another couple hours? Mike Mason says, I was worried that YouTube censors heard what you do to the rabbits. You know what? That might be it. I don't know. Let's see. We got to smash the like button again? Yes, Alan Cole. Administer, hello. You missed it. The first live stream got canceled because I was talking smack about rabbits. Yeah. Really? I don't know. I don't know if that was it. Could have been, like they said. Like somebody said that, or a couple of guys mentioning that. Jeff Jin, hi. I'm back. Yes. I am back. I haven't had enough yet. Yeah. 1 hour is not enough. Nope. I said I was going to go over 2 hours, and that's what I'm going to do. And if I see duplicate bids, I'm just going to remove one of the duplicates. I hope you don't mind. On this one here on 7Q02 in the auction, there were 2 duplicate bids. I just eliminate duplicates. Hopefully that doesn't confuse people. Or, hey, you deleted one of my comment bids. Sorry, but I'll do that for the duplicate so I don't get googly eyes and say, am I seeing double or is that correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's already a tons of bids on some of these. Yeah. We still got like 2 more hours in the auction almost. Hey, we got Administer Ed. I heard the Bugs Bunny now works for YouTube. Yeah. Administer says, well, I got my shed powered back up today. New wiring. There is music in the backyard again, which means napping will happen again. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you're one of those that likes music while napping. A lot of these guys are silent nappers. Yeah. Stealth nappers. All righty, we got lots of good bids. Yes, we do. Dang. I'll be able to buy some more rocks. My sister's coming into town or into close by in a week or so. I'm going to make a trip. She's going to come into our hometown in New Hampshire, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and I'm going to make the trip in a week or so. Yes. So I may not do much napping next week. I'll have the same amount of regular stuff for the auction on, what is it, Memorial Day? I don't think it's Labor Day. What is that next holiday coming up on Monday? Memorial Day. I'll have enough for that auction, but the one after that, like in the first auction in June, I might not have as many if I end up spending a lot of time in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Let's see. Administrator says, I have been a DJ for 30 years. I got to have music. Oh, yeah. Boom. Scott Lauer's back in the house and Jim Cooper is back. All righty. Jim. Awesome. See, if Jim's not here, I don't have anyone to converse with like a lot. You know what I'm saying? Got to have Jim in the comment section. Administrator says, I like to listen to an album and make a point so the point gets named after the album. Don Reed or Gary's here. He says, cool trick. Yeah. I hope everyone sees the part 2 that I put in the title of the live stream. But yeah, the YouTube just made the screen go totally blank, and I go, what's going on? And in the middle it says, oh snap. YouTube says, oh snap. Something, and then down below in fine print, something went wrong, blah blah blah. So I had to start YouTube over again, and then I went to the create section and then go live. But then it comes up with a whole new option menu where I gotta pick manage live stream or manage something, and then it brings me up to some other screen, and then I gotta search down a little bit and click on go live or something like that. It changed the format, so now I gotta navigate differently, or maybe it was just for this particular episode. I don't know. Jim Cooper says, what can I say? I'm chatty and I don't often get into spew about my autistic special interests, much less with someone who is also knowledgeable in said subject. Okay. Yeah. See, that's good. That's good. I like it. Jesse says, the garbage guys just hit the power pole. I thought they took out my internet. Oh, okay. No, it wasn't your internet. It was mine. Yeah, check the auction. I just checked the auction, and it's doing very well, actually. Let me check it again. Make sure I'm going to hit the like button on everything that I see, so you know that I see it. For those of you who might be new and lurking in the background, because there's 18 in the background, and there's probably not 18 people commenting. For those of you who are lurking in the background and don't know what the auction is, I upload an auction video. Somebody sent me a friend request. Great. Yeah, I'm checking the auction, making sure I put likes on every bid so that you know that I see your bids. Yes, yes. That's very important. And it's on my channel. It's not a live auction. I just declare winners at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I just post a video and there's each item is numbered and you bid on the item in the comments section under my pre-populated comments that have the item numbers. Each one of these that I stick in there by hand, when I post the auction, has the item number and a timestamp where the item appears in the video. And you just reply to that particular one that has the auction item in it. And then I look to see everybody's comments and bids, and I hit a like button if I see it. That way you know that I saw your bid. Because sometimes YouTube acts glitchy, of course, and it doesn't show the bids to everybody at all times. So if you don't have a like on your bid, it means I didn't see it. You got to try to contact me by email or something, jackcrafty2@gmail.com, or go to a different video and comment, and maybe I'll see the notification for that comment. Try something, or restart your phone or use someone else's phone or use the computer to comment, and then give it a few minutes, maybe 30 minutes even, because I don't check it that often. And we'll see. Yeah, it's usually not an issue, but when it is an issue, it becomes a big issue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's one reason why I do the live stream during the auction as well as other times. I have three live streams a week, and now I'm going to be napping on every live stream. Okay, let's see. Administer, you sent me a friend request on Facebook. Let me see. If I go to Facebook, am I going to mess myself up here? Where is Facebook on this? Or does it? I'm afraid that it's going to cancel out and you won't be able to see me on the camera. So I'm not going to do it. Let's see. Is this the new one? Yeah, this is the new. This is the second live stream. The new updated, the new re-uploaded. I don't know. Jim Cooper says, there's a book I have that you would enjoy called The Survival Arts of the Primitive Paiutes. What's cool about this book is that it is based on several studies done after Ishi revealed himself. And there was a swell in the field of archaeology. They found the oldest tribal Paiutes they could find and had the skills they wanted to learn about and photograph the processes involved with these skills. I see. It says, everyone left me alone over there in the Twilight Zone. Yeah, in the other video, there's nothing going on over there. It's funny. I think it's funny. Yeah. I've never been on a live stream that canceled out like that. I watched live streams before, but I haven't watched any that all of a sudden, bzz. Jordan's back. Yeah. There you go. We still got some time. We got like 45 minutes left at least, or 40 minutes on this live stream. So I couldn't just let it go. Yeah. So should I continue? Yeah, I should continue napping. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So this is much easier. This amoeba chart. Oh yeah. It's sending flakes everywhere though. Goodness gracious. But luckily my studio can contain all the flakes. This little area is a little room. And the flakes will bounce off the walls and they can go anywhere they want in here. They're not going to contaminate my kitchen or anything. Yeah. Cool, that's a good arrowhead flake. But there's a guy in Spain that wants these. I don't know if I want to give up all my flakes. Yeah. Yeah. I thought Spain had lots of flint and chert. I guess, well, they don't have this stuff. Yeah, like Scott says we're all spoiled here in the U.S. We've got these shirts and stuff that are awesome. But I thought Spain had some awesome flint. Maybe it's not that accessible. Yeah. Anyways. I know at least 3 guys from Spain that watch the channel and are very dedicated Flintknappers. And one of them just sent me a message in the comment section. He said it in Spanish, but he realizes that there's now a setting where he can watch the video translated into Spanish. So I don't know if it's voice translation or if it's captions at the bottom, but he says, "It is Spanish now? Amazing, remarkable, stupendous, maravilloso," you know, that kind of thing. I don't know if that's brand new over there or not, but I could, well, if a video is in a different language, I can set the settings up so it'll produce English subtitles. It doesn't produce an English speakover or a voiceover, but I can read subtitles in English with any language video, a video of any language. Yeah, I knew about that for a while. It does help. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What foreign videos are you watching, dude? You watch foreign videos? That sounds like it's kind of creepy, huh? The way you say it. Yeah, I watch videos from all over the place. Yeah, especially if you watch videos from Russia in the Siberian wilderness. Those are some of the best self-sufficient off-grid life hacks. Yeah, you watch those Russian guys out in Siberia. They know how to deal with the cold weather and all that. They don't mess around. Nope. And they take baths in the ice water. Yeah, because they're tough. It's supposed to be good for your health, but I think I'd get sick like within 5 minutes. Yeah. It wouldn't help my health. No. I'm afraid. I'm just saying that because I don't think I'd do it. Dig a hole in the ice and then plop myself in there and hang out like in a hot tub, except it's a cold tub, like a really cold tub, for a few minutes and then get out. I don't know. I think I would last maybe 4.6 seconds. Yeah. Okay, time to get out. I don't even like hot tubs. Not even when it's warm. I don't like being in a tub like that. Let's see here. Let's see. Aaron Wilson says, Survival Arts of the Primitive Paiutes is an amazing book. I live about 10 minutes from where a lot of the photos were taken. Definitely worth reading. Okay, cool. I think I'll read that. Let's see. I'm going to take a photo of the chat. Okay. Everybody smile and say cheese. I'm taking a photo of the chat. Dude, that's not how it works, dude. You're so stupid. I know. Dawn, all right. Gary says, I missed the pig lamp. Maybe I'll get the pig lamp and put it over here. Yeah, I can do that. Watching you do the indirect percussion is like watching a pro athlete. Absolutely amazing, sir. Thank you, Magnus Horace. That's a good compliment. Thank you. Jim Cooper says, I know I've enjoyed it. Ed Gould says, I heard the lamp was in the auction. Yeah, you wish. No, it's a permanent fixture now, and here I can't be without that. Jim Cooper says, there's a lot of lithic artifacts found in Spain. Oh, yes. Ed Minister says, all I have right now for material is flakes, so I need material before I can stream napping. Let me see. Andrew Bailey, are the copper rods you use hardened? No. I bet one that was 3/8 and was just curious. Yeah, I bend them too. Yeah, no, they're not hardened. I just get them off of eBay. And if they are hardened, I apologize for not knowing that. But yeah, I bend them all the time, especially the 5/16. Yeah, but the 3/8, they're harder to bend, but this one is bent. I mean, it's got a slight curve to it. You can kind of see. All right, the tip is bent. Let's see, finger turn. No, turn this. Yeah, it's bent that way. So yeah, I bend these all the time. This one is severely bent, but it doesn't look that way. But even a slight bend affects the napping. Where does it? You should be able to see it there. Anyway, even a slight bend will affect the napping because I tend to twist these to get a clean spot on the flaker. I twist it, hit with a clean spot. But if it's bent in a different way than before, it affects the napping slightly. So I'm going, is it me or is it something else? The copper gets work hardened. Yeah, at the very tip where you're making the impact, it gets work hardened. I suppose it gets work hardened when you bend it and then hammer it back into shape, and it gets bent again. You hammer it back into shape. I think that work hardens it also. But it doesn't work harden it as much as what's happening on the tip. Let's see. Jordan says, I wouldn't feel right putting a price on the mascot. Oh, yeah. The mascot is the pig lamp. All right, I missed a bunch of chat. Let's see. Where did I miss? Let's see. Ed Minister says, Irish girls make the best adult entertainment. Really? It counts as foreign videos, right? I suppose. It's not all that foreign. Buckskin NYB or Marty says, crafty flakes, they're great. So that's like frosted flakes, right? You can straighten the rods and use them, maybe hit closer to your thumb. Yeah, that's what usually happens if I try that. Jesse says, I watch a lot of your YouTube videos in French. Lots of good ancient studies. I watch a lot of YouTube videos in French, not my videos. Okay. Lots of good ancient studies from that area. Glad they can be translated. Yes, yes. Mike Mason says, my running around is done. All right, you're back. Smallzilla says, he's back. Shake the flakes out of the Wi-Fi router. Yeah, it just went. It was YouTube that did it. It was not my router. YouTube just says, oops, snap. So it admitted it, that it did it to me. Yeah, it kicked me out of the live stream for no reason. Except for oops, snap. The reason was oops, snap. And then below that, it says some kind of technical difficulties, the usual legalese. All right, let's see. Harley says, do I need to 3D print a pig sign? Maybe we can make a pig napping combo. Maybe. It's up to you. Andrew says, definitely not too close. I'll straighten them and get a little bit closer. Appreciate it. Yeah. Mr. Crazy is here. I heard the pig lamp is the best napper in this live stream. Yeah. If it was, I'd put him to work right away. Let's see. Andrew says, great. Now I don't feel alone. Thanks, Patrick. Oh, you're welcome. Administrator says, I actually prefer a curve to my indirect chisel. You do? Interesting. Alan Cole says, Monica Lewinsky said Bill's rod looks like that. Oops. How do you know that? Mike Mason says, Patrick, would you ever try recreating a copper point the old way? You mean find the piece of native copper and then hammer it with a hammer stone and then find a way to grind it on something that, like a stone to grind it down into shape and then bend it around with another stone? Some of the copper points were cone shaped, and some of the copper points were like regular arrowhead shaped, flat. They made different types of copper points. So I might try that. Mm-hmm. The first live stream was Snapping Halfish. That's a good one. Yes. Yep. The first live stream was the Snapping Halfish. Let's see if I put the. Yeah, I could put the pig lamp in here. That'd be it. So we're not missing the pig lamp. Yeah, it's sitting over there going, "Hey, I'm used to being on TV. What happened? That was my only joy in life." Yeah, I can plug it in too. Let's see. Can I? Will you be able to see the little piglet down there? Yeah, see, that's the bottom of the floor. Let's see. I'm going to get it. Well, it's plugged in over here, so I might not be able to unplug it. Let me see. Is it? Yeah, it's within reach. I'm going to get it. All right, let's see. See, I don't need it over there in the breakfast nook. I can put it over here. Make itself useful. Yeah, make yourself useful, piglet. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Let's plug it in just so people know what you doing with that. What is it? It's a pig lamp. Yeah, see, it's a little piglet. All right. It's a one-eared pig. It's only got one ear. It's still got its tail. It's made of ceramic, right? Or is it cast iron? Maybe it's cast iron. I still can't see it all that well. Let me see. How about this? Yeah. Put it on the side. How about that? Put it on the side. How about that? What are you doing? Shut up. I don't care what I'm doing. I like it. I'm going to hit him by accident with the flaker. He wants to watch the Flintknapping. What is that, dude? Just move the computer, dude. What are you doing? Yeah, there you go. But I don't get to see the top of the lamp. Oh, well. There we go. I'll figure something out. Yeah. We won't leave Piglet by himself. This is my stand for my mouse. All right, so now he can enjoy the napping once again. He's telling me he doesn't enjoy the nap. He's keeping an eye on me, make sure I don't make mistakes. Because if I make mistakes, he's gonna say you're not doing it right. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if you're doing it right. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do it right. And sometimes I don't do it right on purpose. Yeah, you don't know that? I don't do it right on purpose so I can see if it actually works. Sometimes it works if I don't do it right. Let's see. I did send Patrick some bent cigars, said Alan Cole. Yeah, but they're good. I already used them up. I smoked them like crazy. I hurt myself on one of them. Let's see. Pork Lord, yes. Ed Gould says, all this talk of pounding your rods to get them hardened. Yeah, we won't go there, okay? We will not go there. Yeah, Ed Gould says, my bad. Yeah. See, I got to cover Piglet's ears, man. Don't do that, Ed. What's the matter with you? What's the matter? It's just a young pig. He's only like a year and a half old. Yeah. Going to be a bad influence. Okay. Yes, that's what I like. I like it when I can get these flat flakes. Yes. Why? Because I can send them to my buddy in Spain. Yeah. My compadre. I don't know if they say compadre over there. Mi hermano. My brother from a different mother. My mom's family is from Spain, right? Most of them. Although they have some indigenous also. I'm part indigenous. You didn't know that? I'm like 1/8 Native American. 23andMe says I'm part Pueblo Indian. So it's on my mom's side for sure. And yeah. My mom doesn't look like she's from Mexico. She looks like she's from Spain. It's pretty obvious. But if you look at me, you'll say, man, you don't look Mexican at all, dude. I know. I'm only like very small part indigenous. Yeah. The rest of me is not only white, it's neon white. Yeah. Northern European. I'm mostly Northern European. Yeah. Yes. I'm part Irish, part German, and Iberian, or Spanish. That's my majority of what I am. Mm-hmm. My last name is German. My last name is Blank, B-L-A-N-K. Which means what? Means light colored. Can't get any more Northern European than that. Yeah. So where do I have all these accents from? From where I grew up in my childhood and all that good stuff. Yeah. I got relatives in Mexico. I have 6 uncles in Mexico. One of them has passed away. But yeah, they're all in Monterrey, Mexico. Monterrey. And I need to go visit my uncle, Jose Luis. He goes, Patrick, when are you going to come visit me? I don't know, dude. I don't call him dude. I just renewed my passport, so I can go anytime now. I can go anytime. I've made myself available to go all over the place, but I don't go because I have other commitments. I need to go. Yeah. I got cousins that I never talked to. Yeah. Not that I don't know if they want to talk to me, but I haven't never talked to them in years. Yeah. Good thing is they all speak English. Some better than others, of course. My uncles, they all speak English because they all do business in the U.S. I think they all have businesses or ties to U.S. businesses. Let's see. Mike says, you're part indigenous to Spain too then? Yes, I am. Okay, here we go. Let's go back. What did I miss? What did I miss? Come on, YouTube, show me the chat. Ed Gould says he's going back to the Twilight Zone. I am also, Ed. This is making me crazy. No, it's still going. The live stream's still going. Let's see. The live is breaking down. Let me know if it's okay now. I have to admit the lighting is great now with the little piggy watching. Administrator says, great-grandfather was indigenous, and so am I. I'm 1/16. Who cares? I rule no matter what I am. Alan says, I have to admit the lighting is great. Okay, yeah, it's good. So the stream is good. Everything's okay because I saw a comment that it might not be that great. I scooped out too much on this a little bit earlier. Yeah. So I got a comment that no, I forgot. Anyway, I'm trying trying to thin this down quickly, but I lost track of what I was doing. What was I trying to do? This snaps really well, actually. It's responding well. There's not many defects in the stone. I don't see any defects in the stone. I haven't encountered any major cracks. No concrete so far, and I'm right in the middle of the stone, which is unusual that there isn't any problems in the middle. Right? Right. Yes, yes. Good, good. You can see. You can't see. Do you have your angelometers out? There's such a thing as an angelometer? No. Just say that because everyone seems to be fascinated with the idea that there's a certain angle. I see angle. I need to know the angle or I'm going to die because I can't figure it out. Just get your angelometer. Get your angelometer, take a screenshot, and then put your angelometer on the workpiece. Or you can plug it into the YouTube camera. If you've got the advanced model of the angelometer, you just plug it into your computer or your phone while you're watching YouTube, and it'll tell you the angles and the forces and all that. Really? Where do I get it? Yeah, it's one of those things we should be telling people what to do or how to do it at Knappings. Yeah. I heard Jack Crafty said something about an angelometer. You guys know anything about it? They'll go, what? Oh, that Jack Crafty dude, that nutball? Yeah. He's a nutball? He's not telling the truth? He's not on the level? No, dude. He doesn't. Not only does he not tell you what's going on for reals, he talks a lot of smack about what we like. We all like overshots, right, guys? Yeah, we love overshots. Yeah. But he's always talking smack about him. Yeah. So I don't know if they like me or not. Yeah, and that crafty dude's always using this behind the knee thing. It's odd. It's weird. Just like he naps just like himself. He's weird and he naps weird. Yeah. Is that what they say at Knappings? I don't know. I don't know. I've been to some Knappings and everyone treats me so nicely. I don't know. Maybe they treat me really nice because they're saying stuff that they shouldn't be saying behind my back. I don't know. Here comes that weird dude again. Everyone, shh. Hey, how's it going? Hey, come on, sit down and have a good time. We've been talking good stuff about you. Really? Oh, sure. We love all that indirect stuff. It's not weird at all. I mean, it's good. Yeah. You'll have to go to a nap and actually find out what's going on at Knappings. But now you're making me not want to go. Well, if that's the case, then don't go. Yeah, we don't want you there if that's the case. Yeah. But if you live in Colorado, there's no Knappings in Colorado, so don't ask. Yeah. That's the state where I get most of my comments on, or my questions on. Is there a Knapping here? Are you in Colorado? Yeah. No, there isn't. There's no Knappings in Colorado that I know of. Dang it. How did you know I was going to ask about Colorado? I don't know. So I'm trying to thin this down before the live stream ends. We got 15 minutes. I have an itch on my nose, and I don't know what it's from. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Stream is fine for me, says Mike Mason. The signal is something. The signal is not that great. What's going on? Come on. There we go. My signal is terrible though. Okay, I see it. Mike Mason says, gonna mesquite smoke some chicken tender so I can do some face napping. Yes. I'm getting hungry myself. Ed Gould says, my wife cut and pitched all the choke cherry shoots again. Since she's been doing that yard work, I can't get any shoots. Oh, dang. I just figured out today I have a black cherry tree in my front yard. I know for sure now it's a black cherry. And I have a black cherry in the back too that we cut down to the stump, to the ground. We cut it down to the ground and there's shoots coming up from the stump. And I tried to make an arrow out of one of those and it's too weak. I need to let it grow for, probably at least 2 or 3 years. Yeah. Probably more like 3 years before I can get a strong shoot out of that. Because it's been growing for about 2 years and those are weak. Yeah. Anyways, black cherry apparently is not that great for arrows as far as strength goes. Now, if you don't need a strong arrow, then it's fine. It straightens pretty easily. It's just like any other hardwood shoot, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I'm almost done with the preliminary shaping and finishing out of the biface. I like making a nice teardrop shape because from this shape I can get almost any type of point. Yeah. Right, I can get almost any type of point. Yeah. I'm just watching to see if you do it right. Okay. I messed up there, yeah. See, I didn't do it right. Yeah. I didn't do that right. There. Maybe. Can't see what I'm doing. But your angulometer should be working really good. The lighting seems to be doing good. Of course. Yeah. Everything was going beautifully until I tried to thin it right across that spot right there. And then the flake became weak. Can you see? See that? See it? And I was just saying, just one more little flake and that's it. But that's it. That was the flake. All right. What am I going to do? I can't do nothing. It's ruined. No, I can get it. Hold on. See? Yeah, you expected that, didn't you? Yeah. He's like, yeah. Typical. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. No? Yes? Okay, I think I get the lower part. Did I get the lower part? It looks like I might have. Yeah, I did. See? Worried for nothing. Worried for nothing. Uh-oh. See, when I hit it and not much happens, incipients that are flying around will land in there and they'll mess up my next strike. And if it's not the next strike, it's somewhere else near there. Those incipients are nasty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It didn't reach. It didn't reach it. So we just work on other things. Yeah, make step fractures other places. Okay. I'm going to have to make this more narrow. Yeah, it's just not going to get much thinner without step fracturing a lot. The thinner it gets, the less variance you've got to play with. And if you don't get it just perfect, or close, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, but it's got to be pretty close. So I have 2 step fractured areas. I got 8 minutes left. See, I still got the remnant of the step fracture there, but I also created the step fracture on the other side. Trying to get that thinned down a little bit more. It's okay. I can make whatever I want out of it at that thickness, right? I could be smart, or I could have been smart a little while ago and stop trying to thin it and avoid the step fracturing. But no, I'm so used to doing the thin stuff. All right, where did I miss? I'm gonna continue this on another video, or I'll nap it off camera for the next auction. Okay, let's see what I missed. What did I miss? Let's see. Piglet and I are gonna see what did we miss. Okay, we've got the cherry shoots. Jesse says, I nap mostly obsidian, so overshots are not my friend. Eats the whole side. Yeah, I know. Administrator says, I did have someone from a tribes hunting society in New Mexico ask me for one of my points for ceremonial purposes, which was kind of an honor, so I made them something special. That's awesome. Yes. I have made points for ceremonial use, and the point that I made had to either be red or black, but he preferred to have a black one. Yeah, he said the color was very important. Mike Mason says, you're a lucky guy to have such a busy lady, Ed. I cook, clean, and do dishes and laundry and windows and counters and bills. Mike Mason, sounds like me. Yeah, they get the autist to do that work. Yeah. Yeah, the biggest reason I think where a woman will marry an autist is to get him to do the work. Yeah, he'll do it. Yeah, all I gotta do is ask him. He'll go, okay, it's my duty to do it. So easy. All right. Ed Gould says, under the dash is the hardest. What did I miss? I missed a bunch of the chat. I'm trying not to focus too much on the chat, but then I can't stand it if I don't know what's going on in the chat. Where am I? Dang it. I missed a lot. Let's see. Administrator says, my lady is not busy at all. She just sits in her urn. Uh-oh. I'm on full-time oxygen, says Ed Gould, and can barely get dressed in the mornings. Oh, dang. Getting old sucks. Yep, I can imagine. I can't imagine, yeah. Administrator says, other Ed, I am widowed. My beautiful wife was killed by a semi on I-35 on December 9th, 2023. You remember the date and everything? Yeah. I mean, of course. Ed Gould says she's doing great. Mike Mason says, listen, sometimes bad luck is the only luck we have for a run. Yeah, sometimes. Let's see. Administrator says, Jesse, get a piece of Play-Doh and put the edge you don't want overshot into it before taking flakes from the other side. Keeps the flakes from going too far. That's an idea. You can bury the other side into Play-Doh. So you get a blob of Play-Doh on the other side. I guess that would work, but it would also kind of stop the flake maybe with a big step fracture. I've never tried Play-Doh as something to help me nap, which it should because people are using it. Administrator says clay suppresses the force of the flake removal, and Play-Doh is cheap and brightly colored, so you can see it really well. Yes. Jim Main says, if that pig starts talking back, I'm out of here. He'll stare you down. He's got that stare of death. Yeah. You should be out of here already. He's looking at the chat. He's looking at you, Jim. Ed Gould says, I can do some things as long as I don't have to walk much. I see. I've been rewiring the 58 Buick. Ah, okay. Ed Gould is rewiring the Buick. 1958. Scott Lauer says, I was collecting bullhead today with my dog. We were both melting in the heat. When I start looking for material, my faithful old boy cuts me a look like, I hate you, and he lies down. Yeah, if you stop to look, he doesn't want to stop, huh? Under the dash is the hardest to reach, says Ed Gould. Yeah, you rebuilt the clock yesterday? Awesome. Administrator says, even the Brushy Creek biface has steps on it. No worries. Send a flake across from the other side or diagonal from the base since you'll want to thin there to notch anyhow. Yep, exactly. Mike Mason says, after the live, instead of sending pics of the two rocks I found, I will post a short of each. I'll do the agate first. I'd be glad for any of you that want to correct me about what it is. And I'm going to watch Jesse's vid and how, okay. I'll be glad for any of you that want to correct me about what it is and how I'll never make a point of them. Lost Pony says, what? Fat? F-P-H-A-T? What does that mean? Ralph, hello. I finally made it home from my vacation. New videos this week. Mr. Piggles. Yeah, Mr. Piggles. That's a good name. Mike Mason says, did it die again? I hope the live stream didn't die again. We still got 1 minute left. Ed Gould says, good luck in the auction this evening. I'm sitting out. All right. Thanks, Ed. Administrator says, I did a black point with a hole in it. I live next to Brushy Creek. Mike Mason says, yep, good luck, Patrick. And bidders, the live stream seems to have quit again. Dang it. It's going good for us. Yeah, let's see. Hey, fellas, been lurking for a bit, says Brennan. Brennan, you've been here for a bit? It works, says Mike Mason. Brennan says, my daughter had fifth grade tonight. My daughter had fifth grade graduation tonight. Wish her happy graduation, Pat. She watches most of these with me, but always Wednesday. Oh, okay, cool. Ralph says, yeah, congratulations on graduation. Ralph says, thanks, Scott. I'll check out after the chat. Mm-hmm. Mr. Piggles is the best. Yeah. I think I shall include him in all the vids. Gary says, just face snapped a pizza and wings. Dang. Jim Cooper says, right, Patrick. Night, guys. All right. Good night. It is 8 o'clock Eastern time. Time for me to go. Harley says, if we are talking about videos, I successfully made a basalt point on video. I had to do no talk, but if it's successful, that's all that matters to me. It's on my YouTube channel with all the fails. I see. Let's see. Alan Cole says, Patrick, I'm rehydrating whole leaf tobacco. Wink, wink. Have a great night, buddy. Yep. You too, Alan. Max says, congratulations on the 5th grade graduation. Yes, yes, yes. Later, everybody. Later. Take care, Patrick. Take care, everyone. Yep. I'm going to call it quits on the live stream. I'm all caught up with the chat. Jim Bain says, good night. I enjoyed the stream. Good luck with the auction. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've got an auction going on. The next live stream is Wednesday, and I'm going to be napping on every live stream from now on. Yes, yes. So I'll be doing a mix, and I'm doing this as a response to the polls because a lot of people said, yeah, do more napping. So I'm going to do more napping. So what I did on today's episode, in case you're just not tuning in, because some people arrive at the last minute, I did what they call a Kerrville biface or a Kerrville knife. These are from Texas. These are late prehistoric. So they're fairly recent. They're not that old. And then I did a biface and this is amoeba chert raw, high grade stuff. And this is just regular Texas chert raw. It is also high grade near the cortex, but in the middle, it starts getting concretey, which is not that easy to nap. So it probably should be heat treated. Yeah, but near the cortex, that stuff's pretty good. But you get into the middle and it tends to get tougher. All right, so that's what I did today. I'm going to be trying to do 1 or 2 items on each live stream napping. Oh, let's see. Okay. All righty. Okay, guys. Yeah, we'll see you on the next video and see you on the next live stream. All right, Ralph. You like the Kerrville blade. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's it. We'll see you in the auction. The auction ends at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 hour from now. So if you're just tuning in, just look at my channel if you're interested in looking at the auction. You don't have to bid or anything. You can check it out or whatever and bid next time maybe. And then I'm going to do a live stream on Wednesday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. And I do live streams 3 times a week. And yeah, that's all I can remember for now. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.